What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is DJCS. Welcome back to an all-new video here on my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to be going over your time trials in GTA Online as well as your event week. We have a lot to go over, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into your time trials. Your normal time trial is Elysian Island 2, and your RC time trial is Little Seoul Park. Before we get into that, though, I want to say if you are new here, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like. I would greatly appreciate that. So let's go ahead and get into your time trials. The normal time trial, like I said, is Elysian Island 2, and it's fairly easy. As always, though, you want to go ahead and start it up, hit the pause button, go into the map, find where you're going, and place your marker. So that way you kind of sort of know which route you're going to take. You're not going to follow it entirely. You're going to take a shortcut here and there, and you're going to, instead of going all the way around, you're going to take the railroad tracks there, as I'm going to show you. So like I said, place your marker and then reset so you can restart the time trial. This time trial is fairly easy enough. The hardest thing you're going to be dealing with is avoiding NPCs. There are some sharp turns and some poles and stuff like that in your way, but like I said, for the most part, it's just avoiding the NPCs. And as always, I always recommend using the Hakuchu drag, as I am using here, the Shotaro, or possibly the Bati 801R or the Akula. But again, use the fastest vehicles available to you. So right up here, you're going to be turning onto the railroad tracks and then taking that as a shortcut. Be sure to brake when you're making that turn, because there are some obstacles there you can hit. Even here on this turn here, it's kind of a sharp turn, so slow down a little bit, and then when you're coming out of it, there's definitely all kinds of poles everywhere, and of course NPC vehicles. So again, slow down. Don't be afraid to slow down. Use your brake if you have to. And then here too, also, you need to slow down for that turn. That is a very sharp turn. And like I said, use your brake. Watch out for the poles. Watch out for NPC vehicles. This is like the hardest part here, getting through all of this without hitting anything, without hitting any NPC vehicles or hitting any poles. Basically, once you get past this turn right here, it's, I want to say, a smooth sailing for the most part. As you almost hit that truck there. That would have totally just ruined the entire time trial. So just like I said, as I mentioned before, avoiding all the NPCs is the hardest part of this. Now coming up here, it actually tells me to turn here. Don't turn there. Go up another block and then turn, so that way you have a straight shot onto the pier. And it just makes it a lot easier for you, so you're not making multiple turns and adding extra work onto yourself. I apologize for that background noise. They're working on my neighbor's house, so I apologize for that noise if you guys can hear that. But as you see, the part time is beaten. An easy $100,000 earned. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the RC time trial. Like as I mentioned before, the RC time trial is Little Seoul Park. It is an easy time trial. The hardest thing that I had to deal with at one point, I was dealing with NPCs. It took me a few tries because I was dealing with NPCs. And there are like some tables, rocks, and like poles and water fountains that can be in your way. But for the most part, it is a very open area, and it is a small area that you are driving in. As you see, that the max time is 1:10, so it doesn't take that long. Like I said, it's a very confined space. But when you're going up these hills right here, you want to kind of let go of the trigger. Let go of the acceleration, just so you don't go too fast, because if you go too fast, you can lose control and end up like either getting too much air or getting wobbly, or possibly flipping over. Also, when you're turning, be sure to let go of the throttle a little bit, just so you don't turn too fast and spin out, especially in the grass. Now with this part right here, normally I do just go down the stairs, but I opted to jump over just because I've been known to hit those rails and it can really be annoying. So that's something you can do. Once you get to this part, you're basically done. You just do a loop here on the basketball courts, and then you got a few more, and then you're pretty much done. Like I said, it is fairly easy. Just learn the course, learn where your checkpoints are, learn where some of those turns are, and then you are golden. As you see there, another $100,000 earned easily, especially compared to last week where I was having some issues with controlling the RC. This week was so much easier. I definitely recommend doing the RC time trial this week. So we're going to go ahead and jump into your event week for this week in GTA Online from August 27th through September 2nd. lots of great money making opportunities, lots of discounts. We got a lot to go over. So we're going to start things off with your podium vehicle. Whenever I can get into this damn casino, it's taking forever to load in, but there we go. Finally in, and the podium vehicle is the PR4, which is for the open wheel races. I already have 2 of these, which I just bought recently from the most recent DLC, the 2 new ones that they added. So I wasn't really hoping to win it, and luckily, kind of, sort of, I didn't. I only got RP, 15,000 RP. But like I said, we do have some great money-making opportunities. Speaking of open wheel races, we have 3 times money in RP on open wheel races. So if you win the vehicle, you have a chance to use it in the open wheel races and make some good money. We also have 2 times GTA money and RP on VIP work and challenges. You can make a ton of easy money on VIP work this week. In about 2 to 5 minutes, you can make $40,000, and you can do that every 5 minutes if you do it right. You go back to back with Headhunter and Sightseer. So like I said, take advantage of that. Do that. We also have 2 times the money in RP on MC work and biker contract missions. Apologies. But I thought this was that we had 2 times money on MC businesses. That is not the case. We do not have 2 times money on MC businesses. It is just the MC work, which is like I couldn't even tell you. Basically, just the biker contract missions where you go and you go to your clubhouse and you have the contracts on the wall there and you do those. But we do have some decent discounts. We have 40% off clubhouses and biker businesses. So if you don't have a clubhouse, now is your chance to buy one. And if you don't have any biker businesses, or there are some biker businesses you would like to get, now is your chance to get them. Of course, start with the cocaine. That is going to give you the most profit, and then it's the meth, and then the counterfeit cash, followed by weed, and then document forgery. That is the order of the highest payout is the coke, the least is the document forgery. So definitely take advantage of that, get those, and then hopefully maybe next week or the week after that, biker businesses will be double money. We also have 40% off executive offices and 30% off executive office renovations. They do this like every other week. If you don't own an executive office by now, I don't know what to tell you. But it says here that they're continuing discounts for the second week, so I'm assuming that means that they're continuing discounts from last week for this week. So the same ones we had last week, like the Buzzard, the boats, and like the APC and stuff like that, the Ponte Ruiner 2000. Those are still on sale. This is according to Tez Funds 2, of course. We have a lot of vehicles on sale. A lot of them at 50% off. Most of them I had in one garage, so I figured instead of taking them all out and show them to you, that way I would just show them to you in my garage. So here we have the 190Z coming in at $450,000 on sale. It's got a lot of great customization to it. You can see it's got a livery. It's got some body work to it too. So if that looks like something you would be interested in, it is a steal at $450,000. Right next to it, we have the Rapid GT Classic at $442,500. It is a sports vehicle. It looks like a muscle car, but it is in fact a sports vehicle. Don't get it confused. This has a lot of great customization to it as well. So definitely cop that. Then we have the Mamba at $497,500. This is a very common vehicle. A lot of people have this because it's like a very classic vehicle in GTA. A lot of people like it. So if that looks like something you'd be interested in, go ahead and grab that. Then we have the Viserys at $437,500. This has a lot of body work to it. A lot of great customization for the body. It does have a livery, I believe. I just didn't like any of them, so I didn't get it. But like I said, a lot of great body work to that. And then we have the Torero, which is a very simple vehicle. There's not a lot of great customization to it. I think you can like change the hood and stuff, but I mean, look at those rims. They look so small. Not a lot of great customization to that. The Torero is $499,000, so maybe skip that one. And then we have the Infernus Classic coming in at $457,500, which is kind of overpriced in my opinion, but I had to have it. It is a classic vehicle. The first GTA game I ever played was Vice City, and this was my favorite supercar in that game, so I definitely had to have it. And it's like I said, it's a collector's item. It's something you have to have if that was like one of the games you played back in the day. And then rounding out the rest of the 50% off vehicles, We have the Silvestre at $495,000. The Sterling GT at $487,500. The Z-Type at $475,000. I don't have any of those, so if you are interested in those vehicles, go ahead and check them out. You can check them out on the website, or I'm sure if you look them up on YouTube, you can probably find out what they look like. But we also have the Swinger, which is what I'm driving here, coming in at $454,500. This is more of a collector's item, I guess you'd call it, because it is like the Austin Powers Jaguar vehicle from the movies. Obviously Austin Powers from the movies. I wouldn't say it's great. I don't think there's really a lot of customization to it from what I remember. A lot of people just basically bought it because of this livery that is on it that you see. It's not that fast. Again, it's not that great. Maybe skip it. But if you are a collector of like movie vehicles, like the Fast and Furious ones and the Batmobiles and all that, then this is probably something you would like to collect as well. We also have a list of vehicles coming in at 40% off, including the Drift Tampa, which you see I'm driving here, at $597,000. This is essentially a drift in name alone. While it does drift, but it kind of drifts the way all the other vehicles in the game drift, because GTA doesn't really have a drift function, unfortunately. So it's not like you can, kind of drift the way you think you would, like in Tokyo Drift, and actual drifting cars who can, hit the gas and they brake at the same time and be able to function as they move around a turn. Can't really do that with this vehicle, unfortunately. You can't really do that in this game. A lot of people were hoping to be able to do that. As you saw, I tried to drift there. I crashed. Whatever. A lot of people were hoping to be able to do that when this vehicle came out, but it's not in the game. They don't have that function. So it's kind of a drift in name alone. Another vehicle on the 40% off list that has also got drift in it is the Drift Yosemite. This is actually a pretty awesome looking vehicle. It's got a lot of great customization. You can make it super low, like a lowrider, and it's got liveries and all that stuff. I was actually hoping when I saw this was on the Benny's list that they would actually make it kind of better than it already is. Maybe make it a lowrider, give it hydraulics, something like that. But unfortunately, when you take it to Benny's and you upgrade it, it turns into this. It's kind of like a Ford Bronco. My guess, I'm not really too familiar with vehicles. I'm not really a car guy, but my guess is like a Ford Bronco type vehicle. And it's got a lot of great customization because it's a Benny's vehicle. You can put all kinds of liveries on it, all kinds of additions like the lights and the soft top there that I have on it. Definitely consider that when you're buying the Yosemite. I had to buy two of them because I didn't want to turn that awesome looking vehicle into not necessarily a not awesome looking vehicle, but again, that one's amazing. This one's pretty cool, but I definitely wanted to buy two of them. So take that in consideration when you buy it before you upgrade it at Benny's, because you may need to buy two. And the price can vary. I mean, it could be $784,800 or possibly $588,600. Depending on if you have the trade price. So that is definitely a hefty price to have to pay for both of them. So again, take that into consideration when you buy this, if you're going to upgrade it at Benny's or not. Buy two. And then we have the Hot Ring Saber coming in at $498,000. This is part of the Southern San Andreas Super Sport Series, I think it's called. All those races that they have. This is the only vehicle you can use in those races, so definitely take advantage of that. In terms of customization, this is what all the vehicles, all the liveries and stuff look like. It's going to be like the NASCAR style. In terms of like body work, I can't remember if there's a lot of great body work to be done to it, but I know you can change some things here and there in the terms of like, the obviously the spoiler, the fenders, maybe the hood, the roof, stuff like that. So take that into consideration. Like I said, this is the only vehicle you can use in those specific races. So when they go double money, you will need this vehicle if you want to participate. We also have 40% off the R88, which I believe is also an open wheel vehicle, coming in at $2,024,750. That is a very steep price, even at 40% off. So that is everything for this week in terms of discounts, in terms of money opportunities, and in terms of time trials. If you have enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop it a like. I would greatly appreciate that. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. I am going to be getting out some vehicle customization videos here soon from the current DLC that just came out 2 weeks ago or something like that. I bought all 15 vehicles. I've customized them now, and I'm going to start uploading videos for them here soon. And I'm also eventually, hopefully soon, going to be getting to those yacht missions and uploading a video for that as well. So again, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. With all that said and done, guys, I have covered a lot today. So that is going to do it for this video. My name is DJCS. Have a good one. I will see you in the next video. And as always, don't forget to tip your DJ. Later, dudes.